Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Crescendo. Here it is, a brand new year, so Happy New Year. What a week it's been. Boy, I don't know how many of you, like myself, hung out in the TokenSmart Discord and wandered into Decentraland last night, but pretty amazing New Year's Eve for everybody involved. Great job to all the TokenSmart crew, to really Easy and Rizzle hosting that thing, and then behind the scenes with Dragon 8, and it's Carolina Duss, Annie Meows. TokenSmart crew, nothing like what you guys do. Really appreciate you, and a Happy New Year to you all. And to our TokenSmart family, Happy New Year to all of you. Appreciate all the support that you've given us here at MetaJAX. Looking forward to just, there's so many things, so much ahead in these coming really days, weeks, and months that excited to reveal them as they come along. But I'm not going to spend a lot of time on that this morning. We're just going to get right down into what is the heart of why we do what we do, and that is to support exceptional musicians and their artistry, their innovative creativity through NFTs. That's what MetaJAX is all about. And so, you know, we find a great community with you in TokenSmart, because we're in such alignment with such things, just like our partners at WhaleStreet, with MetaPurse. So much gratitude of the value that together what we can bring to really transform and change how music is done in this world, to the benefit of those that create it. So without anything further, what we've done is we've taken the amazing interview with Arturo Sandoval from just a couple weeks ago, and we've kind of cut it down so that we can really get to the meat of that interview, but we also get to enjoy the music that he and Miles made. And we're going to follow that up then with, we've got a set that we captured at Birdland while we were at NFT NYC. And so we're going to share that with you also this morning. And that actually will become an NFT in the future, so you can kind of get a flavor of what's in store. But anyway, again, next week we'll be back with the whole team, the whole crew as usual. But please enjoy this incredible interview with Arturo Sandoval. He's 10-time Grammy winner, one of our MetaJAX artists. His project, Rhythm and Soul, is available even right now at WhaleStreet.xyz, so you can go check that out. But hey, without further ado, I'll see you on the Discord chat. I'll be right in there now.
I don't buy sugar. You just have to touch my heart. You're my sugar. Oh, baby, it's so sweet when you stir it up. Oh, when I'm taking sips from your tasty lips, seems the honey there fairly drips. It's your confection, goodness knows. You're my honeysuckle rose, yeah.
Yeah.
How about it, everybody?
Yeah.
How about it? Good morning, and thank you, Miles Jensen. We are with a very special guest today. Not only is he the 10-time Grammy winner, but he's also the 2013 Presidential Medal of Freedom recipient, 2016 honorary doctorate recipient from the Fine Arts in University of Notre Dame, 10-time Grammy winner, as we mentioned, Emmy Award recipient. The list goes on and on. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to all welcome and make some noise, whether you are in the Discord, on YouTube, or watching this afterwards. Make some noise for Arturo Sandoval. Hey.
Yeah.
Buenos dias. Good morning, Arturo. How are you today?
Yes. To be honest, I don't used to play in the morning very often.
Yeah.
I prefer late afternoon or evening time. But it's okay.
Right.
Man, I'm so happy to be playing with Miles because man, we just met, and that's the most beautiful thing in the jazz language. You know, when you speak the language, doesn't matter. You can sit down and play with a lot of freedom and and use all the things that we have been learning for so many years. You know,
Hmm.
and we communicate right away. Right away. That's magic about that style of music. You know, that doesn't
Absolutely.
happen in the other style. I don't believe it. You know, when you speak the language, man, you got it. You got it. We communicate
Exactly.
so easy, man, smooth and relaxed, and you know, very organic. You know, but anyway,
Yeah.
music is by, you know, we're very lucky and blessed because music is the only international language. But music is the only one, man. We can communicate. You don't have to speak any language. Just shut your mouth, open your ear, and if something is pretty on the stage, open your eyes. Otherwise, you see a bunch of ugly people. Close your eyes, close your mouth, open your ear, and have fun.
That's right. That's right. Well, Arturo, we're celebrating because we got a couple of weeks ago, we started auctioning for the Arturo's your new album, Rhythm and Soul, which if anybody's listening and you want to pick up at some of this, if you are into NFTs already, you can join and check out whalestreet.xyz and check it out now. But you know what? It's so exciting to have our ground team live from your home studio in Southern California today, Arturo. Thank you so much for bringing us all into your home today and
My
giving us
pleasure.
this lovely performance.
My pleasure. My pleasure. Yeah, and I really trying hard to learn a little bit about NFT and Bitcoin, all those things. You know, for an old people, it's a kind of difficult to really understand what's going on with all those things. I have no idea, but I think Tim is gonna help me to figure it out. As soon as I see the first check, I got, I gonna fall in love, you know. As soon,
There it is.
so far, I didn't see any so far, I didn't
So
see
much,
it.
so much love in this room right now.
You know what? So far, I didn't see a penny yet.
So, Arturo, funny
Checks in the mail.
you mentioned that because Sandy Meows, she came packing something for you today.
Mm-hmm.
What it is?
We got to get a little surprise for you,
Here
good sir.
it comes.
Please. What is that?
About to learn about this crypto stuff right now, I
He's about to
think.
learn right now. Arturo.
Shrimp? I love shrimp. But how many shrimp can I eat?
So this is 260,000 shrimp.
What's that? Explain to me.
Close to 10,000 USD dollars that MetaJAX, who's a team, everybody else wants to present to you. So you know, there's more than a penny. So
Excuse me. You mean that I could cash that?
yes.
God bless your heart, man.
Bring Jim in.
Arturo,
Hey,
you're just getting started. This is only 2 weeks in.
Listen. I gonna be eating shrimp for the rest of my life. I love shrimp more than ever now. Long live the shrimp. You know, I'm gonna tell you something. After being more than 18 months without playing a gig because of that, you know, then pandemic or whatever, those shrimp are very welcome in this house. I'm gonna tell you why. Because that combination of, because the bill still coming, doesn't matter you have pandemic or not pandemic, the bill will arrive almost every day. But when that combination with a lot of bills without checks, that doesn't work well. But welcome to Sweden, and thank you so much. This is MetaJAX that present that to me.
Yes.
Long live MetaJAX. I love it, MetaJAX. Yeah. Thank you.
Very welcome.
Okay, I'm gonna keep it right here. Oh man, good. You know what? No, I'm serious now. Very serious. Beside the economic problem or whatever, beside that, it was terrible for musicians in general because probably we were the most affected during that thing because some people could keep working or whatever, but for us, the theater, concert hall, jazz club, festival, all the thing was locked down, and then we have no place to go, no place to play, and that was terrible. That was very bad. Marco, let me hear your voice, man.
I got you. I'm right here, good sir. How are you? This is really wonderful to see because I want everybody who's watching today to know what's happening here. So we've presented Arturo with a photographic representation of his actual digital wallet. And in that, if you don't know, just in 2 weeks of having his album out, we now have approximately the value of about $10,000 in American money, which is the total of shrimp that we have in there. This is shrimp. If you want to check that out, make sure to go to WhaleStreet.xyz so you can see what's happening here. But what's beautiful about this is that everybody who's holding the Rhythm and Soul NFTs not only get to hear your music before anyone else, but they also get to form a community of owners and fans and believers in rhythm and soul. People who are going to be sharing this music with you throughout the coming weeks, months, and years. And then when the album is released nationally in the spring, as you support the live touring and the community, NFTs holders are going to be with you all the way. Everyone who's here with you supporting, who has made this possible here, are all going to be behind you, Arturo, backing you up. And that's the beauty of this. This is the beauty of what the NFTs are doing for the jazz community. I know that a lot of it seems to have been just a lot of talk right now, but here we're showing you that there is a community behind there. And we hope that as you go, maybe even on Tuesday when you perform at the Walt Disney Concert Hall, maybe you could even share with the people the beauty of what's happening right now, because that is a massive audience right there that we could start to get also to support you with this NFT album and beyond. And it'll go further than the ticket sales you're going to be making at the Disney Concert Hall. So that's the beauty of this. It's just going to continue growing and growing and growing.
You really did your homework. Thank you very much.
Sure thing.
The good news. I checked it yesterday, the website of the Disney Hall, and it's completely sold out.
Wow, great.
It's a big hall. It's a beautiful hall, by the way. The acoustic there, man, and the decoration. I mean, the design and the layout. And I'm very pleased and proud to be a good friend of the architect, the guy who designed the whole thing, Mr. Frank. He's a dear friend. Actually, he came to this house a couple of times, and we got a video of him. We both sitting on the piano. He was pretending that he was playing, but he wasn't playing. He was pretending, But he's 92 years old, but he's still extremely active. Wow. He's still working hard. It's a role model, it's a good example for all us. The night we met, that was probably like a couple of years ago, and he told me a couple of things that I'm going to share with you, those things still ringing in my brain every day. We were talking about different things or whatever. He said, Arturo, I'm 92 years old, and I'm gonna tell you, at my age is normal that I forgot a lot of things, But what I never forgot is to get up in the morning and go to the office to work. Say, this man is something. And then it was a party in a mutual friend. He's a doctor, great doctor. And then later on, I was in my phone checking his Wikipedia, all the Frank Gehry work. the massive work he has been doing for so many years all over the world. Great buildings and beautiful places, beautiful. Okay, I was watching that, and then he was walking. He was standing behind me for a moment and saw me watching his things, and he said, "That's the second thing he told me the first night that impressed me a lot." He said, "Oh, please, no, don't pay attention to those things. I don't care about that. That history, man. No. The only thing I really appreciate or concern about or concentrate on is the things that are working on it now." I say, man, this no wonder this guy is a genius, because when you got that kind of mentality, especially at that age, that's, I'm 20 years younger than him. And sometimes I'm thinking about to retire or thing and complain or whatever. I say, after we met, he changed my philosophy of life. I say, man, if that guy at 92 thinking this way, I'm too young to think differently,
I was lucky enough to be at Birdland when you played in New York, and you just reached right into the depths of my heart. It was the most phenomenal jazz experience I've had, and I've been to a lot of jazz shows. So I just want to thank you.
You really
And I
mean
think
that? You really mean that?
I truly mean that. And
Oh,
it's
good.
so wonderful to have you in our community and to be able to, now collect your music on Whale Street and be able to do all these fun crypto, experiments. And it's a wonderful way for us to get together to support you. You're giving us this wonderful music and experience. And so I'm just very happy to be here with you and wanted to thank you for what you're doing. I think,
Thank you, Easy. Thank you. You know what?
like,
I before this Rhythm and Soul, I have like a 46 album. Rhythm and Soul is the number 47. And please, if you don't have those 47, at least get 2 or 3.
I definitely will.
We'll appreciate that very much.
And I think you made some great points today talking about, the communication with music. I think it's the most kind of pure level of communication because you can feel each other. I'm a musician as well. I've played, saxophone and singing and some hand drums and different things. And when you have that connection with someone musically, it's a very deep connection. And it can happen like that. You start playing and all of a sudden you just go into this kind of new field of being.
No pain, no gain. Yeah, man.
So right now on Whale Street, they're able to go to Whale Street, buy a silver NFT, it's called. And with that silver NFT, they get to listen to your music as we drop them one at a time.
Oh, that's great.
So they've been able to hear so far CRUSHENDO.
Guarachando. Oh, yeah,
yeah. And they've been able to hear just this weekend coming up, Kumba.
Whoa, yeah.
And then
Tony Guerrero tune. Beautiful.
And we started with Soca Beat.
Wow.
And so every week there's going to be a new song dropping, and if they have a silver NFT, they can listen to the music.
Otherwise, they cannot.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Because
because
they
long?
are your partners now. If we hold those of us who hold NFTs from Rhythm and Soul are your partners in this project. So you and your fans.
For how long that gonna last? When you gonna release that for everybody?
Yeah, April.
In April.
We're just getting started.
We're just getting started right now. We're finding our owners right now.
But my preoccupation there is after April, those people who owns those things to the MetaJAX or crypto, whatever.
Yep. If there's any left, they can still get them.
They're still, they don't have the same kind of privilege already.
Correct. Right now is the time to get privilege. Right now, you become an owner with you, Arturo. They're your partners. We're together with you in this one giant family, a community who's going to be behind this project all the way through.
I'm going to add something to that, which I really mean from the bottom of my heart. I've been very worried and sad for 32 years that I'm living in this country that I love with all my heart, which is the following. And when you are in Europe or even in Japan or in Indonesia, whatever, on the Saturday night, prime time on the big network television, you could watch a couple of hours of any of those great jazz festivals around the world. But I live in the US for 32 years. I never saw 1 minute in any network of jazz music. For me, that is a crime because around the world, jazz music is probably the most respected and admired genre of music created in the US. We cannot take that for granted. We have to protect that. We have to promote it. We have to embrace that legacy, so important legacy for the cultural contribution of the US to the world of music and art. And we have to really get conscious of that in the US, man. We have to embrace and promote and defend and protect jazz music. That's what I really feel, you know. And I really appreciate what MetaJAX is doing and all this effort to really share this kind of music that we love so much with everybody, you know. And the people who became partner, they are brothers and sisters, and we really need their help so much because one more time, I'm sorry to be repetitive, but it's such a important things to defend that style of music that need protection, need to really pass that information to the younger people that they are so confused nowadays about what is or what is not good music. And somebody have to explain them and gave them the possibility to hear this kind of music and appreciate that and later on decide, you know, what they want to listen or not. But some people believe that, you know, those funny songs nowadays that have a little bit of rhythm, but it's no melodies, it's no harmony, and the lyrics are horrible. I'm very concerned about that because the younger, I saw people, you know, the other day I was in the car with my granddaughter, for example, and she put a Spotify, whatever, she started to play the music that she listened to. And I heard a bunch of extremely dirty profanity, you know, and words. And I say, hey, stop that. Don't play that in my car in front of me. No way. How you listen to that? Are you crazy? No way. No. This is what everybody listen. I don't care if everybody listen to that. But that's wrong because they like offended women and things like that. And the lyrics are so horrible. And the melodies and harmony, music have 4 big ingredients: melody, harmony, rhythm, and in the case of have lyrics, the lyrics. But instrumental music is 33% each: melody, harmony, and rhythm. If you're using a little bit of rhythm and you have no harmony or no melody, you're dealing with the 33% of the total of the music, and that's horrible. And we need all the help of the radio, television, and media in general to promote all kind of music. It's a crime that a young people, for example, have no idea who was Mozart or Chopin or Sergei Rachmaninoff or Duke Ellington Louis Armstrong, Dizzy Gillespie. Man, give me a break. If you are American, if you have no idea who was Duke Ellington, or Count Basie, or John Coltrane, or Dizzy Gillespie, my goodness, you have a big hole in your information. Big hole.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Music should be uplifting. It should nurture our spirit. So I agree with you about a lot of the popular music that's out there, but this experience that we are able to share and bringing this into the metaverse and cryptocurrency, I think will give a lot more of the younger people access and a reason to come join us and build this family bigger and stronger so that we can support each other, other jazz musicians, and shine some light on this incredible history of our culture in this country, jazz music.
That, you know, is our mission to teach them and share with the young people, you know, all those kind of things, you know, to enrich their cultural.
For those of us who were at Birdland with you last month at NFT NYC, it takes no explanation to be in that room and to experience what happened, what took place. It was all music, but it was you and these players literally having just great conversations with your instruments, with one another. And you realize, wow, when you have exceptional musicians together having a conversation with their instrument, there's nothing like it. I mean, it was profound. I saw one a woman who actually, when you sang Smile, and you looked right at her, she started crying. You know, emotions are stirred up.
You know what was very interesting that evening there? It was a couple of young girls in the audience. I'm gonna tell you, that was beautiful experience, and that really let us keep the hope alive. That, you know, that some people really are conscious of that, and they really want to learn, and they want to keep that tradition alive. And they both of them were trumpet players, and I invited them to the stage to play a couple of tunes with us. That was a beautiful experience because they were very talented and they really know very well the language of jazz. And that gave me a lot of pleasure and satisfaction, you know, to see young people really knowing and appreciate that kind of music that we love so much. It's a lot of kids around the world that really are good players and they're very deep into the jazz music, into the classical music as well, all those kind of things. But we need more, and we need a support of the media in general. It's important that the radio programmer and the television take conscious of that.
All they need to do is come out and experience you and what your band does, and they'll be on fire. I promise you. That happened at Birdland. There was media that came out to that, and they literally, one of them had like a life transformation from that experience. We need more of that. We just need to get them out with you, with us. And I'm going to invite you right now, Arturo, next July 7 through 10, we're going to have the Crypto Jazz Festival.
Where?
We're going to have it down in partnership with the Barclay Theater down in Irvine. And it's going to be at our club and at the Barclay Performing Arts Center there. And we want you to come out and bring the band. If you're available, Sunday night would be fantastic.
That means we will have a gig.
Yeah, that's a great gig. Are you kidding? What we're doing though, that whole weekend is going to be all crypto jazz, but it's going to be the best players in the world finishing out with you, my friend.
Oh my!
If you're up, if you're available and up for it, that's what we're going to do.
Of course.
And
we are really.
That's right.
We are really available.
Yeah,
yes,
well, it's going to be
100%.
And we'll be in the middle of rhythm and soul. We'll be out to the world. It will be all about that.
You know
at that
what?
point, you know
what I would love to do? Invite Miles there.
Sure.
And got a fight with my guitar player.
Oh yeah.
Sunday.
I want you to put your glove. I want you both put a glove on and fight.
All right, we'll do it for you, Arturo.
We have fight with no mercy.
No,
Battle of the Guitars.
All right, Dan. Well, yeah, Sandy is the co-founder and CEO of TokenSmart, which has been a community of really the NFT OGs that have supported us and what we've been doing really since last March.
And
And so-
she presented that to me.
Yes.
And I'm in love with her already. Well, I love her and shrimp.
It's just a pleasure. Thank you for inviting us into your home. And this is such a treat to just be next to legends, you know, and by that I mean everybody that is in here. So thank you. And just hearing you speak about cultivating culture and then the popular music right now, you know, that's something so important to me. Words,
Yeah, scary.
words, it has to be, you need to be consuming the right things, you know, mentally to what you listen as
Absolutely.
well and what you
We're
see.
animal of consumption, you know, whatever you consume. And sometimes you get confused and you believe it's good. And they selling you crap. And they say, wow, crab tastes good. Yeah. No, I prefer shrimp.
Yes.
Sure. And Arturo, I just want to say that's the beauty of what's happening here is that we do have a community that is not limited by borders. There's not limited by television media. It's not limited by radio. This is something that's going to be reaching even further than much of that. And as you can see, everyone and their grandma is starting to get into NFTs, like even Nike and Adidas and all the big channels are starting to do it. This is only the beginning, and here we are. Once people discover that this is starting to turn into that there is a jazz community that is going to be supporting exceptional jazz, especially like your album here. It's one of the first ones we're doing here. We have rhythm and soul, which I think soul is that other ingredient that also is a part of music as well that we got to throw in there. But also the beauty again is that this is already reaching a lot of people that maybe only are exposed to other types of music. So it's surprising them and it's giving them some more flavor into their life that is going to help this grow even better. As you've seen what we've done in only 2 weeks, imagine what can happen between now and April. By the time the album releases. So I personally am very hopeful, and I think that this is going to be wonderful.
For me, in my book, jazz music is the most profound and important cultural contribution of the U.S. to the world. Some people believe it's a rock and roll or a rap or reggaeton or whatever. Excuse me. In my book, jazz is the #1 contribution. And we really must be proud of it. We must be proud. And whatever you're doing to help to spread that and to share that with everybody through your company or your media or whatever, is highly appreciated. And God is watching. And somehow God gonna reward you all for doing this. Okay, and now we're gonna play, one of the basic things, because the jazz started probably in the beginning of the last century. I'm talking about 1910, 1915, around that time. But also the blues, still one of the basic things when people ask me about the jazz, how to learn jazz, I said the first thing you should do is learn the blues changes. Learn to play the blues in all those kind of variation or whatever. And because it's one of the basic things, to learn the process of the chord and the progression of those 12 bar. They're, endless in terms of variation and experiment and creation, what I mean? But this is one of the most important things to learn in the very beginning, to learn how to improvise. And this is exactly what we're going to do now. If you don't mind, we're going to do a blues, which is, we don't have any head, anything. You're going to play blue changes and improvise.
I don't buy sugar. You just have to touch my cup. You're my sugar. Oh, baby, it's so sweet when you stir it up. Oh, when I'm taking sips from your tasty lips, seems the honey there fairly drips. It's your confection, goodness knows. You're my honeysuckle rose, yeah. The honey there fairly drips.
Man, that's the third time I think I've watched that, and every time, sorry for the, you're getting a little bit of audio in the background since I've got Discord going here next to me. Uh-oh, trouble. There we go. Mute that. Anyway, that's not all we got for this morning, though. We saved just an even more incredible experience for what we're going to come up with now. We've got a 30-minute set of Arturo live at Birdland. For those of you who don't know, MetaJAX, we sponsored a significant part of the NFT NYC event. We did a happy hour with Tony Guerrero and Tawanda up on the rooftop at the Edison Hotel. But the coolest thing we did, as far as I'm concerned, is that we brought out Arturo and his band, and we premiered his Rhythm and Soul album at Birdland, the historic jazz club in New York City. And that was just an amazing experience. And so we're going to share about a completely improvised 30-minute set. So when they walked on the stage for the second set, they came out and just started playing. So you're gonna experience that as it happened there at Birdland, and we're gonna share that with you now, and we'll just kind of finish our crescendo this morning with that. So join us Thursday night coming up. We'll be live again right here in the TokenSmart Discord, and don't miss that. We'll have Tony Guerrero and his quintet back. They were with us last night for the New Year's Eve celebration. And then, of course, next Saturday, right here, we'll be live. We'll have all the whole cast and crew back for Crescendo next Saturday. And we'll have several new drops to announce also next Saturday. So anyway, here we go. This is Arturo Sandoval, his entire band, live at Birdland.
Let me clean the pipe. Reggae, play some reggae. Woo, yeah. Come on. Yeah, man. Give me some ganja, man. Yeah, whoa. Woo. Buffalo soldier.
Dread like Rasta, Buffalo Soldier, getting high on America, yeah.
What you do?
Everybody wanna be funky. to the bridge, yeah. Arturo, 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 can we take it to the bridge? Can we take it to the bridge? Woo! Get the double song.
know that I love you. You know that I want to tell you that my love for you is real, baby. I've been looking at you for so many years and I say, oh my goodness, when that gonna happen? When? So when? So when? God gonna bring you to me. Oh baby, come to me and say yes, yeah, papi, yeah. My funny Valentine, sweet coming Valentine, you made me smile with my heart. Your looks are laughable, unphotographable, yet you are my favorite work of art. Is your figure less than Greek? Is your mouth a little weird when you open it to speak? Are you smart? Are you? But don't change your hair for me. No, if you care for me, stay, little Valentine, stay, it's Valentine's Day. Is it yours? Is it yours? I like that one. Oh yeah, baby. Baby, come to me, come to me, come to me. Oh, baby, come to me.